It's really hard to feel like you're saving the world when you're watching Netflix from your couch. How can soccer or book club be so dangerous? Why ask so much of people for just a few hundred cases? Because it's the only way to save those lives. Looking back to the last time was the beginning of the 1918 pandemic. 2 cities in America made different choices about how to proceed. St. Louis shut itself down and sheltered in place. But Philadelphia went ahead with a huge parade to celebrate those going off to war. A week later, Philadelphia hospitals were overrun and thousands were dead, many more than in St. Louis. This is a cautionary tale for our time. For many of us, it may not be much more than the flu. And so it can be very confusing as to why schools are closed, restaurants are shuttered, and now the virus is taking what's left of our precious liberty. But the real problem is not the 80% who will get over this in a week. It's the 20% of patients, the older, those that are immunocompromised, those that have other medical problems, who are going to need a bit more support, some oxygen, or maybe a ventilator, life support. All we have to slow the spread is distance, social distance. We can't take care of everyone at once. Despite doing our best to prepare for a respiratory virus pandemic, we now find ourselves facing a brand new virus with too little information, not enough personal protective equipment, changing protocols every single day, and no second chances. This virus is unforgiving, and it tricks you into believing that it's nothing more than a little influenza. Without taking drastic measures, the healthy and optimistic among us will doom the vulnerable. This isn't the life any of us expected, and certainly there are others who will make much greater sacrifices. It will last longer than any of us wanted to. But this isn't going to be forever. All of us in the field of infectious diseases and the public health community are united in our efforts and agree with this course of action. And we all acknowledge that this is the only way forward. I want to send my sincere gratitude and support to all of the healthcare workers in Illinois and around the world. We could not have made it this far, and we will not get much further. And so I also express my gratitude to everyone working in public health. We have to fight this fire before it grows too high. These extreme restrictions may seem, in the end, a little anticlimactic. But if we do this right, nothing happens. A successful shelter in place means that you're going to feel like it was all for nothing. Because nothing means that nothing happened to your family. Even starting now, we can't stop the cases from coming fast and furious. But with a real commitment to sheltering in place and a whole lot of patience, I know we'll get through this together and find a way back to the life that we used to live. Public health and hospitals have been working hard for a long time, and now it's your turn to do your part. A huge sacrifice to make, but a sacrifice that can make thousands of differences. Maybe even a difference in your family too. So please don't give up.